Hello, and welcome to the Hope Hotline. Sorry, I'm chewing an M&M, and it was good. Okay, so I am consumed, people. How many of you guys are consumed?
In which way?
In whatever way. Mm-hmm. I'm consumed right now.
Okay. I don't know how to answer this.
Yeah, you might want to say how you're consumed.
Yeah.
I'm consumed because I'm bothered about a few things.
Okay.
One is I'm bothered. What? I'm bothered with our government. I mean, I'm very consumed with, like, what the heck is going on. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And what's that song Tom always plays? Whose side are you on? Mm-hmm. Like, this is not good. Like, with the Charlie Kirk thing, trying to sell a bill of goods and then just so we move on to whatever else. I mean, if anybody's deep diving into this, and I'm saying like to deep dive into whatever you're seeing on social media, there's some crazy. I literally was saying this to my mother. I think it was my mom the other night. I was like, it seems as though people with their phones have better documentation than the college that actually has cameras on site. How is that possible? That people with phones are giving us legitimate information, and the people that should have the legitimate information are unwilling to share it. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Some stinks, mm-hmm. and it smells bad. And like, you could say, well, I'm a conspiracy theorist, which there is truth to that. I have now become a conspiracy theorist, which I used to laugh at the conspiracy theorist, but now I am one because all of them end up being true instead of fake. Mm-hmm. I just, like, nothing, I always say nothing, like, even the things that I feel, well, there's pretty much nothing I'm dogmatic on. I have an opinion on them. But even those things that I have opinion on, I'm never so close-minded that I'm, like, thinking that, I mean, except for heaven and hell. I'll change. I mean, heaven and hell things, I'm dogmatic, and I'm going to stay to the one side. But, like, there are things in life that all of us, I'll preach to myself instead of others. There's things in life that I myself, they could go either way, and I have an opinion on them, but I'm not so close-minded that I'm like, it can't be like pre, post, mid, trib, right?
Right.
Like, I'm not, like, there are some people are so locked stock and barrel on whatever the three of them they are in. They're not movable to say, well, Jesus did say no one would know about the day or the hour. So, I mean, right now, play that. We're going to go back to the one thing I was talking about. But get this, as of yesterday, we were all supposed to be raptured out of here.
True.
I made some phone calls in the morning.
My religious
to say goodbye?
No.
Or to say I'll see you in the air?
No, to check. I voice messaged my mom, and I was like, Mom, I just wanted to make sure that you're still here and that you weren't raptured. And then she said that she was, so then I checked on Vanessa. Vanessa said...
Are you kidding me?
Vanessa said present.
I said present.
Did you notice who didn't get a text from me yesterday?
I didn't.
Right. That wasn't going to be my telltale sign, guys.
Well, you are not serious, right?
I was just making sure, Hope. It was me and Jer left. I forgot. Me and Jer went for a walk, and I forgot to check to see if.
What
Tootie
does the scripture say?
I forgot to see if Tootie if she was still sleeping, so I didn't go and look.
Okay.
So I was like, great. I either have to walk back to the house because if Tootie's there, we're good. But I
what
forgot to
does the
look.
scripture say?
So then I figured my mom and Vanessa, if they're here, we're golden.
How do you find something you reposted? Right here.
On your profile.
Okay, you're going to pull this up. I'm
gosh.
sending this to you right now.
Okay.
I want you to play this because, seriously, I should have sent it directly to you. But, okay, so everybody was saying that either the 22nd, Norma wants to know what I'm talking about, on the 22nd or the 23rd of this month, the rapture was going to take place. That goes against the Bible in so many ways.
I guess I should have called you
in
first.
so many ways. And then on top of that, there are some things that still have not occurred, so it couldn't have happened.
Yeah. Do you know who came up with it? Like, who is the originator?
I don't know. Idiocy. I don't know. I'm going to eat M&Ms, guys. The green ones, should stay away from.
You know, there's
But I'm gonna
somebody
eat 'em
standing
anyway.
in front of like a whiteboard trying to do all this math and came
Yeah.
up with like, I
Right.
don't know. Who knows?
Well, it was, what's it called? Rosh Hashanah?
It's the
Rosh
festivals.
Hashanah? The festivals.
Oh,
yeah.
the festival.
It has something to
Right.
do with the festivals
Right.
and the new moons
And the bull.
and when
red
everything.
heifer.
the red
Red
heifers
heifer.
and the
And they
The
built it.
building,
and
the
it's
temple.
privately being built right now, and it's already built. Nobody knows, but it is.
it's pretty
secret.
deep.
Play. Did you pull that up?
Oh, yeah,
Is
it's
it
right here.
downloading?
Yeah, no, I got
Is
it.
it ready?
I got it. It's right here. Hold on. Yeah, I got it.
This is. I wish people. I wish I would have sent this to Tracy before yesterday morning. Go ahead.
Okay.
Hello? How y'all doing up there? Who is this? John the Baptist. I thought that was you. What you been doing? You ain't been up there in the wilderness lately, have you? Good. Listen, can you patch me through to Matthew? Yeah. Hey, Matt. Listen, I was calling you to report because they got some foolishness going on down here on earth and I don't know if y'all knew it. So I felt it was in my best interest to call you myself and let you know. Now over there in Matthews, you said that don't nobody know the day nor the hour that Jesus coming back. Ain't that right? Well, baby, it's folks down here saying tomorrow is the rapture. Tomorrow. They sure will. Don't nobody know. That's what I thought. So how they know? Either they lying or the word lying. And I know the word is true. Don't even worry about it. I thought so, Matt. I just wanted to call and get some understanding cause these folks down here have folks worried and scared and doing everything. And you know my cousin Janice called me with it, talking about she wasn't going to pay her rent this month because they said the rapture was tomorrow. I told her she should be in her mansion on high because I ain't got no money to pay it. All right then, Matt, I'll just proceed as normal. All right, bye.
There we go.
So what you're saying is I should have gone on TikTok first.
Or talk to me.
Okay. Next time I'm calling Hope. Sorry, Vanessa. You're not my go-to anymore.
It is funny how you escaped to send that to me.
Yeah, I did. I absolutely. Once I knew Vanessa and my mom were here, I was like, oh, the rapture didn't happen, guys.
It could have happened all day yesterday.
I know. That did worry me a little bit.
Yeah, I was hoping it would happen during a bide.
I was actually excited about that.
We
I was
could
like, what
all
a
get
perfect
caught
way
up.
to go.
True. You know who,
Talia,
who
shut
would have
up.
been left behind? Coco,
Coco.
my puppy,
Her puppy is wild, Hope.
Probably naughty as can be.
started manifesting halfway through.
All the time.
Abide.
All the time. So an Amazon lady came. So of course Tara was like, I was gonna go pray for her. I'm like,
Well,
go
let's
ahead.
go.
So then she goes out, and the lady's like, oh, I'd love prayer. Like, and she's like, I got a bunch of ladies in there. She's like, I can't go in the house, but I'll take prayer from all of you guys. So all 40 of us, whatever it was, went out and prayed over her. And then she's like, can I take a picture? Nobody's going to believe this. So then she wanted a picture with us. And then all of a sudden, when we're like, cheese, Coco's like, rah, 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 like manifesting during the photo. I mean, she wasn't even supposed to be out there.
Nobody thought to because she used her own camera, right? We
Yeah.
don't have.
I know.
We don't have
No.
proof of.
No proof. No proof of photo. I got a picture of
Well,
it. Right.
we don't have proof that the rapture didn't take place either. So,
What if we did get left
What if
behind?
we did get left?
the narrow is the way. If you there be that find it. But play this other one from this
gosh,
doofus crying.
This one, right?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
I hope she's kidding because I didn't watch the whole thing through. But she sounds like she's been crying.
Okay, here we go.
Hi, so this is my last video. It's Monday, September 22nd. Sorry I sound like this. I've been crying all morning, just so excited to leave this place and be raptured. my family and I, we've just like called out of school, called out of work. We're just waiting around. We're all too nervous to even go number 2 because we, you just don't know when it's going to happen. So we don't want to be on the toilet. That would be pretty silly. If you're seeing this and you're still here, I'm so sorry that you didn't make it. You can try for Jesus. I can try to convince him to come back for you if you decide to be saved. But, yeah, I don't know. At least you're here getting to do all the sins that you wanted to do and be naughty with your fellow sinners. I don't know. Maybe you can make the best out of it. But yeah, goodbye.
I think that's fake.
Somebody, the next one said, I can't tell if this is satire or not.
I couldn't either.
And so her screen name is Vicky, silly and serious person. So, but she's still chatting. So,
Of course, she's still here.
she's still here.
So she must be naughty. And she must be sinning
Yes.
like
she must
she's
be.
always wanted to.
Yep.
I don't know. But there were people who were dead
Oh, yeah.
serious about
There was
this.
people selling all of their stuff
Uh-huh.
to 2819. They were bringing all their stuff to the church and were giving it to them. And they were like, no, like don't give your stuff to, and they're like, no, we want to. And they're like, all right. So they took all their stuff.
That's wild.
Yep. Yep. I heard that people were literally convinced.
Yeah.
This reminds me of when 2000 hit, Y2K.
Oh, yes.
But Y2K was way bigger than this.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And for a
I
year,
rang in
that's
the
all you
New
heard
Year.
about.
I rang in the New Year in church that year. I was like, I'm going.
I did not.
I'm telling you. What?
Oh my gosh. I know. I believe you.
You bought into Y2K.
Oh, yes.
how old were
I was
you?
also like 15.
Yeah.
Listen, 15-year-old
Why didn't
Vanessa
your church
would
tell
have
you
totally
there's no
believed
such?
this.
Well, my
No,
church didn't.
No,
They
her
didn't say
church
nothing.
always said that you were going to get raptured every second.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
this
this is a perfect
any second,
moment
any
that
moment.
everything was going to fall apart. Yeah.
We even had a song. Remember, Jesus Come Back? What's that song?
Y2K, Jesus come back.
Y2K.
People
missed that
get
one.
ready. Jesus is coming.
Oh,
Soon you'll be going home.
But here's the thing.
We even had a song. We had a theme song.
But here's the thing. I'll fly away, old glory. I'll fly away is also the same thing, but that doesn't mean it's happening now. My gosh, man. I'm just telling you. The things people fall for, it drives me bananas. Nothing personal, Tracy, but open up your daggum Bible.
I'm a little offended right now.
How can it happen? How can it? It can't happen. There are things that legitimately say that will happen, and until those things happen, it can't happen.
It's true.
Hope. I might open up a can of worms with this one.
Let's do it.
Okay.
But
Am I a part of this?
No,
never
no,
mind.
no, but you know
Okay,
about
okay.
it.
Oh, okay.
there are people, legitimate people, who think the rapture has already happened.
True.
Oh yeah, I do know that.
True.
I do know
And
that.
we're living post-millennial.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
I've heard of that.
Okay.
Yes.
How does that make sense?
I know. I mean, people will believe anything, okay?
Anything.
But there's no record anywhere
Right.
in history that the world was destroyed and that Jesus came back and the blood was up to his bridle. There's nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, but go ahead and keep believing that.
Yeah.
I don't think that would be recorded in history at all. That would definitely be left out.
Right.
Totally.
Right. I know.
That massive of destruction not being recorded. Are you kidding me? I mean, oh my
I think
gosh.
they include that into the Dark Ages where nothing was recorded.
Not right.
So that's how they
Right.
explain that away. I know. Hope.
Lost records.
I'm telling you what. There's people that believe this stuff. I'm not one of them. Okay. Just so
This time. Just this time. That's nuts, man.
yeah.
So
The jury's still out on that.
if you're still here, either
Yeah.
you're lost
Yeah.
and you're like the rest of us in this room. We're all going to hell in a handbasket.
Well, we can make it through. Doesn't the tribulation start now?
Yeah.
Right.
No, you can't because there's
7
only
years.
one coming.
What do you mean? We just have to be going to be martyrs during the tribulation?
Yeah.
No,
can make it.
because no, there's the rapture.
That's my
Yeah.
point.
There's only one coming.
But then you have to die.
And then Jesus comes on the horse
right.
and he destroys everything.
So nobody that doesn't make it in the rapture will make it into heaven.
It says that the Son of Man comes in a cloud.
Right.
And he harvests the earth.
Right.
Okay,
I
the
feel like
earth has been
martyrs-
harvested. The next time Jesus comes is on the white horse, and that's for destruction.
Right. But what if people die and they've repented of their sins after the rapture? Like they're like, oh my gosh.
It doesn't say that in the word. It says their hearts grow hardened, more hardened.
All?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's ask.
Everyone's hearts go more hardened
Talia's gonna be the
towards
one.
him.
I'm gonna be the one. Make sure of it.
And they're still living it up, getting married, having babies, the whole thing. And these 7 years of tribulation. So,
Okay.
have at it, Talia. My son's still here, so we all didn't make it. And you've been left behind. It's craziness. People will fall for anything.
It's true.
Fall for anything.
True.
You should be very afraid if you believe that nonsense. How stupid must you feel right now?
Well, especially if you sold everything and like got rid of everything. That's pretty rough.
I know, right?
That's
Imagine going back to the church and be like, hey, I know I gave you all of this,
right.
but
Can I have my pillows back?
I know. Like you gave your house away, everything.
That secondhand embarrassment. I can't even imagine.
Unbelievable. And then there's lots of people who didn't even know this was going on.
Oh yeah, Galena was like, rapture? What am I missing? Oh my gosh.
No, I did not know anything until right now, until she said it.
See, that's the way to live.
it is the way to live.
Then let's go back to what I was originally talking about,
Okay.
Yeah.
which is the Charlie Kirk thing, which they're like that right
Yeah.
there. So now, okay, Norma's going to go over there and she's going to say something in a minute, like what she heard. You don't want to say that? No, tell everybody what you told me.
But I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, I'll tell you when I'm ready for it. When I'm ready for it. Hold on. Okay, so then it's always been one shooter. Now they're like there could be two. Right? They have literally got video of where you can see an actual bullet coming in the direction from if I'm Charlie Kirk, his right hand side, where they said the shooter originally was in front, right? But he actually was shot in the neck on the right hand side, and it went through, and you saw his shirt go like this to the left hand side. Funny how they aren't releasing any of the coroner's information.
Yeah.
It's all like JFK, MLK, all over again, or Robert Kennedy, right? It's all this nonsense. And we're supposed to be better than that right now. We're supposed to have way better information than this. But so when they do try and find out, like people like you and me, Joe Schmoes on the street, try and find out what is going on. This happened. This kid that I'm going to show you saw the event. He was there, and this is what I'm about to show you was when it actually happened. Play that TikTok.
Are you recording? Yes, you're live right now. Well, we're recording. I don't know if we're live because of the cell service.
So,
Hang on.
I was standing in probably the third. Okay. I was standing from probably the third row in the bottom. I saw hit. I heard the shot ring out. I looked to my left, and then I looked over to my right. I saw him slump over in his chair forward. He slumped over. He had blood coming from the left side of his neck down his shirt, and he slumped over and he was carried off.
Deb, we're not doing it. I'm sorry.
Get off me! Get off me!
Emotions are running high right now.
Get off me!
This guy says a man died today. This is unconfirmed.
No, why would that be? Think about that. Why is somebody trying to make that kid not talk?
Right.
It makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. That why wouldn't he be allowed to talk?
Yep.
I mean, what? I just don't get this. Like, who are those guys that are making him be quiet?
Yeah, where'd they come from?
Yeah.
Where'd they come from?
And are those people hired people that were in the crowd from the government
Right.
that knew? I mean, and then the old guy, I think you said this the other day, Tracy, the old guy was arrested for porn afterwards.
Child pornography, yep.
After he said, I did the shooting, so shoot me. Like, what the heck? What is going on? And then Candace Owens, like, people want to talk bad about her, but she's the only one talking. And they try and say that she doesn't know what she's talking about, but then she puts out tweets or texts that prove, like this Bill Ackman guy said that he wasn't there, or like his plane, it wasn't his plane that flew in, then when it left, it flew. You know how they turn off the radar so you can't see it?
Right.
It's been proven, or allegedly it's been proven, it was his plane. And he's now said, well, we were allowed to do that. And then traffic control saying we didn't give anybody permission. This is all bad, guys. And like Kash Patel, what are you doing?
I know.
Like, these people are all in on it.
Right.
And why? Here's the question why?
Right.
Why is this going on? Why are people up to this point that have always been credible and have always been honest, always been trustworthy, always spoken the truth, or that are now no longer doing that? Why? Like, people need to be thinking about these things. People need to be paying attention. The thing is I will say this, is we go back to the rapture. If you are a person that believes in pre-tribulation, then you don't need to listen to what I'm about to tell you. If you are a mid-tribber or a post-tribber, then you do want to hear what I'm saying. Because the fact of the matter is it says that people will be deceived by the false prophet. And if you don't look at things and you don't pay attention to things and you don't like investigate things, you'll be deceived, just like in 2020. Because you let other people do your thinking for you versus doing your own investigation. That's one of the reasons I love Gen Zers. I say this all the time, is because they don't believe everything they're told. They actually come from a period of time where you do your own research and you check things out because information is always ready and available for them. Back in my day, like news that happened a week ago, you finally hear about it on the news a week after. In order for you to be able to read an article, you had to go sometimes to get the newspaper. Like, we got the newspaper every day, but there's some people that would have to go to the library and read the paper. Or if you needed to research something, you had to go which was called microfiche, and you had to pull up you had to pull up. I know Vanessa's looking at me like, "What are you freaking talking about?" It looked like a negative. Have you ever seen a negative?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Looked like a negative, and it would be on negative paper, and you would have to put it under a microscope on a big thing and on a big screen, everything, and you move it around so you could read it. That's how you did your own research and investigation. A lot of people didn't do it because, first of all, the news wasn't. Listen, the government was just as bad then, but the news was more balanced. So they actually would ask hard questions. Nowadays, there's no hard questions asked. There's no real investigation. It's, what do you want us to tell everybody? What is the thing you want us to feed everybody?
Yep.
What's the propaganda that we're supposed to put out? That's what we're dealing with now. And then you have your Candace Owens, your Tucker Carlsons, Who else? Like Charlie Kirk was one of them. Who else is another one that you can? Dan Bongino is part of the problem now because he's with them. He used to be somebody you could listen to. Who is it? Who do we have?
What's his name? The one that got the guy that rages.
Ben Shapiro, but he's so slanted on certain things that are like. Okay, well that's good to know. But who else? Milo is coming back, but he's like so full of himself, you almost can't stand to listen to him talk because he never shuts up to let anybody else talk. And then, like when he does, it always goes right back to him very quickly. So it's almost unbearable. But who else do we have?
Alex Jones, right?
Alex Jones. Thank you. Yes, absolutely. Alex Jones.
The British guy, Russell. But he's
Russell.
what's his name?
Johnson?
No, the one that became a believer recently. The actor.
Brand. Russell Brand.
I haven't heard a lot from him about this, but he was.
I haven't heard from him in so long.
I did. You did. I saw him say something like about posting about praying for him, like during when everything was happening, but I didn't see anything after that. Not that there wasn't something. I just haven't seen anything. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's not a lot. There's
people need to wake up.
Yep.
You're gonna fall for crap if you don't.
True.
It's not good. I mean, you're gonna fall for the false prophet in the pulpit because there's plenty of them right now. Norma was saying to me that the kid that they arrested. You want to go and tell people what you said while I eat another green M&M? And then we'll go to questions. Oh, then we'll go to you talking.
Yeah, I got a couple things.
Over your shoulder. I just saw this multiple times on social media and stuff like that. I don't obviously do your own research and figure out if it was true or not. I don't have the exact words, but basically what he said was he was forced to do it. The people that are forced him to do it, if he didn't do it, they'd go after everybody he loved, including his family and friends. So he goes, either way, basically I'm dead because I can't speak the truth and I can't speak against Charlie. Like he's like, either way I'm screwed. So what do you do?
Well, what happens is you do something and then they catch you in it and then they use it to blackmail you.
I've watched a lot of Scandal.
You've watched a lot of Scandal?
Do you know that?
What does that mean?
It's a show. It's a show.
Oh, it's a show.
Yeah.
And what does the show talk about?
What's a lawyer and she's in a relationship with the president of the United States.
Oh,
and
this is a fake show?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Kerry Washington?
Yes.
Is the thing. And so it's all conspiracy. It was, I don't know, maybe like 7 years ago. It feels like forever ago, but maybe it wasn't. Before COVID. Was it before COVID, right? And it's just conspiracy. So they're like killing people off and then this person, it's just like, it's a mystery all the time, always a mystery, but it's all government related. Like what, and it's like, wow, these seem like this could be like a real thing that the government does. So yeah, like
Wag the Dog was too.
Oh, okay.
That movie.
Yeah.
Like you sit and watch that. I think it was Wag the Dog.
So
What's the John Travolta movie?
I don't know.
John Travolta.
I don't know. He did one too. That's got like Pulp Fiction. Sorry.
Oh, yeah,
that was it.
Yeah. Yep. So when you say stuff like that, my brain immediately goes there when this stuff happens. It's like, it's never the shooter. Like he was probably in a compromised position. So he's the scapegoat. And either way, he's screwed. He's either screwed if he does it. And so, yeah, when Norton like that.
Police audio is where you heard it. Was it his real voice or was it? They got a hold of police audio, and that's what he said to the police officer.
Oh. Yeah, well, I mean...
Interesting.
We haven't seen any of... Has anybody seen the arrest body cam when they arrested him?
No.
Right.
Nope. Here's the other thing. They said that he was walking around, texting his lover,
right.
roommate, and... the conversation in text that they said, like the governor or whomever, when they arrested him, the text messages don't even sound like somebody that's his age.
Right.
It sounded
didn't?
like AI.
Yeah.
And then they find
are funny.
a video of somebody that looks just like him in a Dairy Queen when he's supposed to be texting and watching that gun so he could get it back. Candace Owens has that.
Yeah.
It's highly suspicious because it really does look like that kid. I mean, very much so looks like that kid. So,
I think she said it was. This one said
well,
it was that Dairy Queen.
there's nobody that can confirm it,
Allegedly.
but exactly. But his dress, his clothes, everything looks very much like him. I mean, it does look like him, but obviously without fingerprints and everything else, you can't prove that it was, That's why when they take video of bank robbers and stuff like that, like they have to have it has to be a really good digitalized picture in order to really say that was the person. Because that person can say it wasn't me, right. And they need the confession because the picture isn't good enough in a court of law
Right.
It's crazy, but you do. You have to have the confession most of the time. So this is wild, man.
It is.
Oh, and very disheartening.
Yeah, and it's like a ping pong game, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's this and it's not.
I mean, am I the only one in this room? I mean, and you don't have to say whether or not, but am I the only one in this room that doesn't believe that what they're telling us isn't real, like isn't the truth? Or do you guys, and don't feel bad if you do believe that what they're telling you. You believe?
No.
Norma is behind you.
No, I'm behind you. I don't find it disheartening because I've been on YouTube a lot because it's the only social media I'm allowing to be in my life. I actually find this really awakening, and not obviously it's horrible, but there's so many people I have watched over the years that are so far not left, but do not agree on anything that we do, that are looking at this and going, there's something so dark behind this. I think the person that got killed was actually right, and that's why they killed him. They're awakening.
Oh, that part,
so,
yeah.
I mean, I'm not I'm obviously sad,
I
but
see.
I'm not disheartened at all right now. I'm actually finding it very cool to be alive.
Well, for me, I find it very heartbreaking that our government has not changed and that the truth is not being spoken. Agreed. That is very disappointing. And I mean, if you can't trust the people that you've put into office,
I know.
They work for you.
I mean, the whole, even just the list that's out, I guess we can probably say it. I don't even know what we can say
No,
anymore.
we're not on TikTok anymore,
Yeah,
so we can talk freely. I'm so happy. I'm so free.
I know. The Epstein list, why?
Yeah.
Why not just put it out?
Right.
There are so many
never
reasons
see
why.
that list.
She's on the list. I mean, there's no other.
No, I don't believe he is on the list. I don't believe he is on the list. I believe, based on the things that are being said and that are being revealed, that the powers that be that oversee that people who took money from places they shouldn't have taken it from, those people are on the list, and those people are the reasons why it's not being revealed.
Yeah. But again, we can't trust them to do that. So then, and they said they were going to, and they're not. And it's and here's another thing, another lie, but at the same time, this is why I think Pastor Rodney said that God told him he doesn't care who's in office, because it's all the same game.
Yeah.
It's all the same stuff. It all comes down to are you actually going to do what you need to do in a moment where things need to be done?
So true, man. It's so true. Till 2030 is what Pastor Rodney said. God said till 2030. And then he'll tell us more after that. It doesn't mean that everything ends at 2030. It's just a 10-year, that's normally how things are done, a 10-year perspective.
Focus on this. Focus on today, right?
Oh, gosh, yeah. And there's so much, even in the midst of this, there's so much good. Because I agree with Norma. There are positive things that come out of this. Yep. One of them is eyes are being opened. Second of all, eyes are being opened from people like me to say, nothing's changed. So don't believe anything anybody tells you. Again, I don't have faith in the government, but I do have hope that when you vote people in and they say they're going to do certain things, your hope is that they'll actually do what they say they're going to do. My faith is only in God. I have faith in no one else and nothing else. But I do have hope, and it's been dashed.
And it's gone.
100%.
Yeah.
But that's okay, because again, my faith isn't in people. My faith is only in him. So people will always let you down. You can hope that they don't,
It's true.
but the odds are they will.
It's true.
But it's good to know instead of believing it's one way when it's really not.
Yep.
If they would have gotten away with the lie, then all of us would be sitting here deceived. And it's great because whatever, God's word, and I have thought about this several times, God's word is so truth. Whatever is hidden in the dark will be brought to the light. Thank God.
Thank God.
Thank God that verse
know.
always comes to pass.
I know.
Every time.
You can always count on it. Like that's why I'm like, that's why I say I have my belief systems and things, but again, whatever is hidden in the dark will be brought to the light. So, if what I believe is truth and it's not, then I know at some point it will be.
Yeah.
And if it never is, then I ended up being correct on it. And if you know what I'm saying? So I just trust in those things.
Yeah.
But I also know that we can be wrong. So I'm married to that too. So,
Fair.
all right, do your thing.
Okay.
And then we'll go to questions since we only have 25 minutes
All
left.
right. Sounds good. All right. If you are on Facebook, which we've got a few of you guys on today, we were having a little bit of an issue earlier. It kind of froze up on us, but we got you up and going. So we're glad that you guys are on today. Welcome to Facebook. If you want to join our conversation, you can head over to Rumble. Talia, can you put that link over for me, please? So she'll put the link there. You can just click the link. I know, yes, if you've never been over there before, you need to sign in and all that stuff. But guess what? Rumble is a little bit better than the other platforms. So you can, once you set that up, then on Sundays you can watch our service. On Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you can watch the TLP over there. So it's just a better platform for us. We like to invest in the platforms that allow us to speak and don't try to hinder our conversations. But anyways, okay, so then we have YouTube, and if you're over there, just subscribe, do all the good stuff. And then if you are on Rumble, hello, everybody that's over here. I have a new one. I guess it didn't translate because we are not on, wonder where it is. We are not on TikTok Live right now. So I've got to make that little change. And just know that we're not going to be over there, but we are going to have our audio podcast available later today, so you can find us there, and obviously blackropetv.com. You can always find us there. If everything goes down, we will be over there. You can send your questions in to Ask Hope at Hope Hotline. Anything at all that's going on. If you hear knocking, we are getting some stuff fixed, and it is very important what they're working on because all of us are over it. So if you hear any knocking, don't worry about that. You don't hear that. So send your questions in. We love to hear from you guys. We love to get all these good questions in. And of course, if you remember, on Friday, not tomorrow, Friday, Natalie's coming. So if you have any questions at all, you still have time to send them in. Please send them in. Ask Hope at hopehotline.com. I'm going to put it back up again. Same place. I'll know it's for Natalie. You can say it's for Natalie, but I'm going to assume if it's a medical question, we'll get it to her. Please send those in. We would love to hear from you, and we'll have the opportunity to speak to her on Friday. Again, we love having her on. She is so fun. And then we're on Instagram, and we have our merch available for you guys, foundationchurchfl.com, click shop. And we are on TikTok, and you can head over there for Hey, It's Hope. We found our niche, and we are asking the questions, but now we are doing Name That Tune, and people are loving it. So head over there, join the game. It's really fun. Sometimes Hope won't be able to guess the tune, so you can jump in the comments and tell her how disappointed you are in her that she didn't know the tune.
People get so irritated.
They
I'm
do.
like, how am I going to know every single song?
They're like, how do you not know this?
Because I didn't listen to
your card away from you.
I know. Take it, please. Get over yourself.
And then when she knows too many of the movie soundtrack songs or TV songs,
I watch TV too much.
Then they tell her she needs to touch grass.
Yeah.
So
Go back in your life, and you need to take yourself out of your old life and
You need those comments though, because that makes the video.
Exactly. Talia knows. She knows how this works.
Yeah.
So yeah, so head over there.
We love it.
We have fun. We really do.
We laugh.
And yeah, we're excited to have that spot. So then of course we have the Hope Hotline on there. Vanessa's on there. I'm on there. Talia's on there. Oh, you lost a phone. No, this is a new one. This is an old one, so you probably still have it. And we've got all of our other friends that hop on the Hope Hotline every once in a while. Pastor Tom has his up and going, got a bunch of new followers, which
He's
means
doing
that
good.
he's doing really good. Yeah, he's got a bunch of new people following. And then the TLP clips also are getting a lot more followers too. So please follow those two things as well and interact with it. Helps us out. We got Foundation Worship up and going, and people are loving the songs, so that's really great. And we got followers. So yeah, we're all over TikTok right now, and we'll have some new stuff coming up on Instagram too. We'll make sure that we have a little slide for you guys for that too, so that you can make sure you know where to follow us, because I know there's a lot of different things for us right now. But I mean, if we're on there, you might as well just enjoy it and make it all about Jesus and our views on politics with the TLP clips. And very important, last but not least, we will not have any podcast next week. We will be off Wednesday and Friday. So that's October 1st and the 3rd. And we will be back the next following Wednesday. So please just make note of that. And we'll be excited to see you guys back on. And just FYI, that too.
And then we have Crave coming up.
We do have
the
Crave coming
18th of October.
Okay, we'll make a little thing for that too.
So
That's
plan
exciting.
to be here for that.
Yes.
It's going to be a great night.
Oh, I know. I love Crave.
October
Love it.
18th.
Okay.
God love it. All righty, Rube. Let us do the sponsors really quick, and then we'll go to the first question.
Perfect.
Okay, so Real Estate Appraisal Associates of Southwest Florida, Inc. is owned by Laura Keller. I just talked to her and got some great info from her.
Yay.
Pick that brain.
Okay.
Oh, my gosh. It's a smart chick.
Yeah.
They've been in business since 2005. They provide the most accurate certified home appraisal service in Southwest Florida. They have upfront pricing with no hidden fees, no waiting for a couple weeks for your appraisal. They will have it done in 2 to 4 days. Why do you need an appraisal? There are many reasons to get one. First, when you sell your home, it removes any concern that you priced it too low. To eliminate paying high estate taxes on a home you inherited, to make sure that you are not paying too much in property taxes because of an inaccurate home valuation, which happened to me. And it really helped out to have an appraisal because my taxes went down. Lastly, so that when you list your home, and that's even for a brand new house. So if you build a new house, you might want to check into that because sometimes they price it way too high, especially in a volatile well, it's very volatile right now. But when my house was done, it was when the balloon was going, and they just were going crazy with the prices. So you might want to make sure that's the case. Lastly, so that when you list your home, it's not priced too high and sits on the market for months or longer. Real Estate Appraisal Associates of Southwest Florida are highly trusted and valued, and they have done over 10,000 appraisals. They are locally owned and operated for over 30 years. They are a licensed state-certified appraiser and are an expert team. Their appraisals have a 100% money-back guarantee, and they can provide residential real estate appraisals in the following counties: Charlotte, Sarasota, Manatee, DeSoto, Hillsborough, Pinellas, and Lee. If you give them a call, tell them that you heard about them from the Hope Hotline, and you'll receive a $50 discount. Hanson's Automotive. Oh, let me do this. Call them at 941-743-3700. 941-743-3700. Hanson's Automotive Services has been in business since 2017 with 20 years experience. They do everything from oil changes to tires to AC work to engine repair and replacement. They're not just motivated to do their best, they are auto-motivated, and their business lives by Proverbs 16:3. Which is commit to the Lord, whatever you do, and He will establish your plans. You can call them at 941-460-3962, 941-460-3962. Okay, so I didn't tell you guys what the question was, so oopsie daisy on this one.
All right, I'll be ready.
But this one was, it said, Pastor Tom often talks about Melchizedek in his sermons, and it leaves me curious. Who was Melchizedek really, and why does the Bible call him a priest forever? What makes him so important? Have you guys, do you know anything about him?
I know you did send this one over, and I did look it up, and I don't have my notes anymore. So
it doesn't matter. Did you really know about who he was? Because I didn't. I mean, I knew about him a long time ago because I taught about him in Kids Rock when I did children's ministry.
Right.
But before then, I mean, I think I taught children's ministry when I was like late 30s, early 40s or something like that. But I was that old. I mean, obviously you heard about him, but I didn't really know about him. I just read about him in the Bible.
Right.
I don't think a lot of people even know about him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know about him because whenever you study on tithing,
Right.
it always points back to the priesthood.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't even know about him and tithing.
Right. That's fair.
Because a lot of people always say the Old Testament doesn't talk about tithing. Or, excuse me, the New Testament doesn't talk about tithing, which it does. But, like, Old Testament never, it's always Malachi. They always go to Malachi.
Right.
They don't ever go back to where we're from.
Right. Yep.
So, like, I didn't either, though, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So he correlates. But what I loved when I taught the kids about it is a lot of people think that Melchizedek is actually Jesus Christ before he ever came to the earth in the New Testament.
Yeah.
That he was because he's likened to him, but because there's no reference of him, his birth, and there's no reference of him with
Or his death.
his death.
Yeah.
And it's so interesting.
Yeah.
Like, it's very interesting. Like, the characters in the word are just, it's crazy. Do you have anything else you want to hit on that? Not really. I mean, because you're probably like me.
Yeah, and it predates even the Mosaic covenant. So it's before the law even.
Right, because Abraham was before the law.
Right.
Which a lot of people don't realize that.
Right.
Like, there was no thou shalt nots
Right.
in Abraham's time.
No.
All of there was no sin because there was no sacrifice for sin. And a lot of people don't get that either. They're like,
Yeah.
he was lying. Well, they really weren't lying because
Right. There was no
there
standard.
was no
Yeah.
there was no law, there was no rule like
Yeah.
that. Now, was it right? No. And I'm sure there was some, but the Holy Spirit is what brings conviction. Thank God, because the law was the rule of law. It was the boundaries. It was follow these rules. Before then, there was nothing. Then you have that, and then Jesus said, you know, I didn't abolish it, but I came to amend it, basically. But then he said that he's going to go away, so then the Holy Spirit will bring the conviction. So we don't, although we do have the Ten Commandments, which is a guideline still, it's the Holy Spirit's conviction that goes along with the Ten Commandments. Which, can you imagine a life without the conviction of the Holy Spirit?
I cannot.
No.
No.
Because it's
literally.
like, a lot of people think it's like, I mean, as people, when you grow up, and you don't have that relationship with the Lord, you do have guilt. That's what I think, like Abraham and all of them, they did have a guilt
Yeah.
that they felt like
Everyone
when they
has a
kind of felt
moral-
bad.
Yeah, everyone was born with a moral compass.
Compass,
Yeah.
right.
You know right from wrong.
Yeah.
But there's no consequence then.
Right.
Versus after Moses with the Ten Commandments, there was the moral compass
Yes,
with
the law.
a punishment.
And it was beyond the law because it's like you had all of these rules that you had to like follow, and if your rash looked a certain way, like
Yeah.
you had to be like taken away from.
You're out of the camp, man,
Literally, it's
until dark,
There
and
were
then
so
you could
many
come back in.
rules.
Yeah.
I know. Like, if you were bald, you couldn't be a Levitical priest. Like, if you're a woman and you had your cycle, you had to leave
You got to
the
go to the
camp.
red tent.
You had to go to the tent,
Not a bad idea.
or you had to
Yeah.
go
Let's bring
outside
that
of the
back.
camp and then you had to be like, it had to be a week after. Like, you're outside of that camp a lot.
Jeff said that's why men had to have multiple wives.
Oh my gosh.
Because they were always gone because of their cycle.
But if you're around the same women, your cycle usually becomes the
Syncs
same.
up, right,
So they're all
true.
out anyways.
So they're all out at the same time anyway.
Oh man, crazy.
But
Getting new ones.
Yeah.
what is that?
Just keep
Why you just
getting
keep getting new ones.
new wives. Solomon had like how many?
oh yeah,
It was
many.
ridiculous.
They definitely didn't sync up.
So many.
It was ridiculous. I can't even remember the number, but when I was like, that's why you went insane and lost your way.
I know.
Yeah.
Have you read Ecclesiastes? Solomon's not well there. Everything's
But that's why the
meaningless.
Lord told him. Like the Lord was God was very specific, and he did not stay obedient to not
know.
marrying women
I know.
inside of. He married women that had other gods, and that's what destroyed him. And that's why, like, being equally yoked is very important. You marry somebody that does not share your same values or share your same belief system, and they will lead you astray. Solomon learned that lesson well, more so
And he
than
was
anybody,
the wisest man on
Yes.
earth. How? How do you get it so wrong?
because you lose your way. It's just like how can you be so on fire for God and then walk away? I mean,
Yeah.
it's because temptation. You allow yourself to have that distance between you and the Lord, and then a numbness comes in, and then you allow temptation. And sin is very gradual.
Yeah.
It's so gradual that you don't even know that it's overtaken you until it has.
Yeah.
And then you're like, "What the heck happened?" You're in knee deep.
Right.
In my case, neck deep.
Yeah, it's true.
So, I mean, it is what it is, but it's just crazy. It's just crazy. So, Melchizedek, this is so interesting. Some questions, you know who people are, and you'll remember certain things about them, but some of these questions bring you back, and they even teach you even more than what you already knew. They build on what you knew. And I like that. This is what I would say was the case for me with this question. Genesis 14:18-20. And this is the New Living Translation, which says, Melchizedek was the king of Salem and a priest of God Most High. That's what Genesis 14:18-20 says. That when it introduces him, it says that he was the king of Salem and a priest of God Most High, which is super interesting. So we're going to get into what was the king of Salem, which again, I didn't know this about Salem, but it also says that he met Abraham after a battle, blessed him, and received a tithe, which is 10% of everything Abram had taken in victory, which is what Tom talks about when he says that was the first tithe that was given, was when Abraham gave a tenth to Melchizedek, which was after a military battle, which Abraham confiscated and won all of the pillage from the battle. And so he gave a tenth of it to Melchizedek, which is us. That we go all the way back there. That is how far back tithe goes. And we are from the genealogy, or from the the line of Abraham. So we don't go to Malachi. We go all the way back to Abraham, and we follow what he did. So let's look at this. Melchizedek means king of righteousness. And it also said he was the king of Salem. And Salem is thought to be ancient Jerusalem. Did you guys know that? I had no idea that. Which makes me think of like Salem. Isn't it Salem, North Carolina, where they do all that?
Oh no, that's
Massachusetts is where all the
witch trials.
If Salem means, what does Salem mean?
Let's look it up.
Okay, hold on. Salem is often thought to be ancient Jerusalem, and the name means peace.
You know, it's interesting. It's a conspiracy.
That's not peaceful.
You know, there's a conspiracy about the Salem witch trials.
Really?
Yep.
Lay it on me. I want to hear this.
That the witches weren't actually witches. They were Holy Spirit filled, and they were doing
They were
Prophetic
giving words
things?
of knowledge.
they were doing like Holy Spirit things, like signs and wonders, and people were thinking that it was witchcraft, and they died.
See, I believe that. I believe that.
I believe that too.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
And then
I
they
have
turned it
never
into
heard that
this-
before.
Yeah, and then they turned it into this like whole witch thing. And then men that killed him were actually really evil. Surprise, surprise, right?
Holy moly,
believe
that's
it.
so interesting.
I know.
Is that come from your dad?
I don't think so, actually.
Was that
No.
from TikTok?
No, I've heard this is because I'm from Massachusetts, so like I found interest in it, and I'm like, I wonder, like I don't know, something about it didn't seem right to me, because when you go through there, it does feel like kind of weird.
Really?
There is a heaviness there for sure, but they've made it into that. You know what I mean? Now everybody goes with
Right,
like to be
because of that.
haunted,
Yeah, and it's
yeah.
witchy
Oh, gotcha,
and-
So
gotcha.
I just looked into it, and
Okay.
there's definitely some like tension points with what they say about these ladies.
That's wild.
I know.
I think we would have been
100% we would have
called
abide.
witches. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, they would have
Well,
came and grabbed
literally
us one
raided
by
us.
one.
Literally
At the stake,
raided
all
us.
40 of you.
Yes.
all of you in the house.
Yep.
Yeah. They would have taken you into the church.
They would have right into the church.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Right to the altar. Oh man. Yeah. So that's the
That's
conspiracy
interesting.
About that. Yeah.
That's very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So if you take his name, Melchizedek, and what it means, then it means he's the king of righteousness and the king of peace.
Right.
But what is Jesus called? He is righteous and he has
Yeah.
peace.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
In Psalm 110:4, David prophesied about the Messiah. So this is what David said. And a lot of time people don't, when they read Psalms, they don't read it as a prophetic word. It is so full of prophecy. It's crazy. But David prophesied about the Messiah, and it says, "You are a priest forever in the order of Melchizedek." That's powerful. And the book of Hebrews in chapters 5 and 7 says that Jesus is our eternal high priest, not in a temporary Levitical line of priests, but in the everlasting order of Melchizedek, which is a whole nother standard.
Yeah.
And then Hebrews 7:3 says Melchizedek is, this is what it says about Melchizedek in Hebrews 7:3. It says, and this is New Living Translation, there is no record of his father or mother or any of his ancestors. Like, how is this possible? No beginning or end to his life. Like, there would be a record. There's a record of even
Right.
like Noah's grandfather, which was
Is it Shem?
what is it?
Shem?
No, Noah's grandfather.
I don't know. It just popped in my head.
Methuselah.
Methuselah?
Methuselah.
No. Methuselah.
Methuselah, thank
Oh
you.
my gosh, Tracy, I love you.
I was ChatGPT.
Okay, so here's the thing. If we can know all the way back,
Yeah, right.
we know who his parents were.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't know who Melchizedek is.
Come on.
Come on.
Enoch, we know about Enoch.
Yeah.
We know about all this stuff, but we don't know about his. Some ain't right.
Something ain't right.
Nah.
Nah.
So it says he remains a priest forever, resembling the Son of God.
I like this conspiracy.
I don't know. So what people believe is it was either he was just a man,
Okay.
he was an angel, or he was actually Jesus Christ in a pre-incarnate, appearing pre-incarnate. They call that something. I don't know. They call it something when that happens. I don't know. Huh? No. No, that's not what I'm thinking of. It's from what I read. They call it something another, but whatever. It says that the Bible doesn't say for sure, but it makes clear that Melchizedek's priesthood foreshadowed Jesus' eternal priesthood, which is powerful. So, if it goes to show, if Abraham gave a tenth of his tithe to Melchizedek, then if you think that if he was a foreshadowing, which is not the word I'm thinking of, but if Melchizedek was actually Jesus incarnate, shouldn't we then give our 10% like he did his 10%? It's the same. Do you know what I'm saying? 10%, 10%. I'm not trying to tell people to pay tithe, but I am telling you should pay tithe.
Yep.
You're crazy if
For
you
your
don't.
benefit.
Right.
You're crazy if you
Yeah.
don't. I don't know why somebody wouldn't. I'd be scared if I didn't.
Yeah.
That's my ace in the hole for
boils down to
everything.
trust. It boils down to trust. They don't trust God in their finances.
No, they don't.
It's pre-incarnate.
That's not the word that I'm talking about. It's Theo something another.
Oh, okay, that's the one that chat used for it. Because it said, like, I didn't even ask it. It just said Melchizedek is a pre-carnated appearance of Jesus. That was like the question.
It's something Theo
Yeah, maybe.
something another.
Okay, I'm gonna find another word.
But
yeah,
type in pre-incarnate, another word, Theo something.
okay, that's what I was thinking. Great question. Thank you. Okay. Nope.
It's not saying it?
Nope. Nothing.
All
I'm
right.
looking for.
Oh, it doesn't matter at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But I will say
Yeah.
this.
Okay.
It is exactly what Vanessa said when it comes to paying tithe. It's control.
Yep.
And it's not trusting. And there are times where it is tough to trust.
Mm-hmm.
It is tough to trust, especially, I mean, when you have a bill and you're like, it's either the light staying on or I give my 10%.
Right.
And you need to say, I'm giving my 10% because God promises that the lights will stay on. Hello.
Oh.
What is
Sorry,
that?
I'm trying to get. It's okay. Just keep going. We're good. We're good.
Can people see that?
Yeah. No. Nobody see anything. Keep going.
That's
I'm trying to
interesting.
get something to you.
You're trying to send something to me?
Yes.
Well, that was interesting and big.
I magnified everything, just for you.
Magnify the
I
Lord
can't
for
find
me.
it.
So for me, it's like I've literally known people that were extreme about this, and it was going to be their lights and other things. I knew this woman who had 2 children. Her husband had left her. She was not from this country, but she came over legally, and she was, I mean, I don't even know if she's alive anymore because she was older when she was telling me the story. And she felt like the Lord was telling her, like she was newly saved, and she felt like the Lord was saying, trust me in everything, even in your finances. And she was like, I'm the only breadwinner. I'm the only one that can feed my kids. And he was like basically saying, I'm your provider. I'll take care of you. And basically better than the man that you thought would take care of you. So she's down to her last little bit of money, and she has like 2 bills. One's the electric bill and one was some other bill. I can't remember. And it's not like it was cable for the TV, because back in the day that wasn't the case. It's like a significant bill. And she was like, it was like $441 and something cents. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was like $441 and something cents. And so she paid those bills, and like the next day, everything was going to get shut off. She paid those bills, and she's like, okay, I'm not going to have electric tomorrow because I don't have the money. But she was like, I'm just going to trust you, God, because even if I don't have electric, somehow you'll make a way. She went to Bible study that night. She said nothing because she didn't want anybody to know about her situation. She was European, so she's kind of proud and stuff. So she said nothing to anybody, which is good because you shouldn't say anything to anybody. Let God, if you're paying your tithe, let God take care of it. Now, have some people had to say, I need help? Yes. Okay. I'm not busting your chops because you said you need help. Listen, everybody's been there. And everybody, I'm sure, has at some point said, I need help. But there are times when you just need to be quiet and let God work it out for you. So she did that. She went there and she didn't say anything. Do you not know that while she was in Bible study, this woman came up to her, it was either during or right after, and said, hey, listen, the Holy Spirit told me that I needed to write you a check. And do you know that check was exactly for $441 and whatever that cents was?
Wow.
That's wild.
I love it.
And she was like, okay, God. I trust you.
Yeah.
I know you're going to take care of me. And from that moment on, never a problem. Were there tight times? Yeah, but he always came through.
Right.
And it doesn't mean he's going to come through in your timing. He wants your faith to be stretched. So you're going to come around in his timing. And people think like it's got to be in the 11th hour. 11:59, God's going to come through. Well, he didn't do that for Lazarus with Mary and Martha, okay? He did it on the 4th day.
True.
But he still did it.
True.
Okay? And that's where you have to be.
Yeah.
You have to know that you know that you know, even if it's the 4th day, whatever is dead will come back to life.
Yeah.
And you have to trust him in it. I know it. I've been there.
Yeah.
And he never has failed. Not once.
Yeah.
Not once. And he never will. Never. Because his word is true. And he made a covenant. And that covenant you can count on.
True.
Unless you want to count on yourself, which will hurt you. There we go.
I'm not going to try and say it. That's what I was trying to do the whole time.
Theophany. The PH is f sound. Theophany. Theophany. Fanny? Theophany?
I don't know.
Theophany,
That's why I let
maybe?
you say it.
I don't know. That's it right
Okay,
there.
It is. It is.
Thank you for that.
That's what I was trying to do earlier. I was trying to make the font bigger so you could see it, and then the whole thing went big.
You know what?
So
I'm
silly.
very happy. You know why I'm very happy? Because I ate M&Ms.
Oh, I love
That's
that
bad.
for you.
It was really nice. I really liked them. I really enjoyed them. I really don't need to be eating that stuff. But I really liked it. I think my pants are getting a little tighter.
Uh-oh. You probably just need to drink some water. That's what we always say. Just drink a gallon of water. That'll
No.
flush it right out.
I know what it means. You can't eat the M&Ms and you got to start walking.
Right.
Which I have been walking.
There you go.
But maybe not enough.
Okay. Maybe a little bit more.
Or maybe I need to walk enough to eat off the M&Ms.
Yeah. Up that pace.
I don't know. Okay, so we don't have you on Friday, correct?
No, I'm here Friday.
You are here
Oh, I'm
Friday.
here Friday.
For
Just
some reason,
next week.
I have you off on Friday.
No, I'll be here this Friday.
Okay.
I will be. I'll be here.
Gonna be a
So the
fun
gang is
episode.
together.
The gang is together.
All right. So we will see you on Friday with an addition, which is Natalie, which is always fun.
Yeah.
So fun.
And
So
she's
fun.
coming with some great information
Yeah.
along with your questions. So bring them. Or while we're watching, you can bring it. But can't count that you're going to get that question answered during that time.
I know. We'll try.
She has some really good questions, though.
I'm excited.
So can't wait to see you on Friday. Bye.
Real talk.